Hello everybody and welcome to this video. Today we are taking a look at a very recent spa trip that I took on the island of Lidingö, which is an island that is connected to Stockholm by a bridge but is quite its own community. It's known as a place where rich people live and has the image of being a little bit snobbish and having their own Swedish accent and all sorts of things. But anyway, this is the Ellery beach house, and I was there for 1 night, 2 days, and I got to experience quite a few of the available facilities. They have several heated pools outside, one heated pool inside, and then there's about 5 saunas in different locations. One is outside here actually, by the water, so you can do the usual Swedish thing, which is to heat yourself up in the sauna and then jump into the freezing cold water and then jump out again and run to the sauna to heat yourself up. They even have a cheeky beach access, which I believe is public land, so anybody can technically go there. The beach is a bit rough, it's got a lot of rocks and everything like that, but it is quite uncommon to find a sandy beach in the Stockholm area, so I was pretty happy anyway. I took a little bit of a dip in the water in this section with my feet, but it was very cold. However, during the sauna, I did jump into the water full-bodied, doing that Swedish life, and it was very enjoyable, and the sauna was absolutely lovely with a wonderful view over the water. I of course took this opportunity to do a little bit of bare feet walking on the beach. And there we go, dipping our little toes. The water looks so clear and fresh that it would be really nice to go swimming when it heats up. But you make do with what you have. Other activities that you can do at the beach house is all sorts of different facial treatments or massages. I got a facial treatment which had a few different steps on it, and then they gave me some advice about how to take care of my skin in the future. The only bad thing is that the stuff that they can sell you is super expensive, so it's not really anything that you would just buy off the fly. You would have to do a lot of research before you spend that sort of money. But as a one-off treatment, it was really great, and I felt like my skin was a lot clearer even weeks afterwards. Then, of course, you have the restaurant. They actually have 2 restaurants, although on the website it only has 1. And the one that is on the website is not the one that I ate at. So, unfortunately, I can't remember specific things about the dinner, except for that it was, I think, a 6-course menu. So, just really small things. But you got to try a whole lot of different things, and it was all really delicious and a little bit fancy, and I really enjoyed it. They also had very good alcohol-free cocktails. As you guys probably know right by now, I'm not really a drinker, but I do love trying different alcohol-free drinks, and these ones were amazing. I only got to try 3 of them before time ran out, and not going to try and force myself to down a whole lot of drinks just to try out the different tastes, but they were all super delicious, and I kind of look forward to going back just so that I could try out the rest of them. There were some definite downsides to the experience. For example, in this clip, there are two girls who are taking Instagram photos or social media photos, and you know, the cameraman, he's kind of getting in the way and I guess ruining the experience for other people. But it was definitely that sort of environment where people who just want to look like they're doing stuff in life would go to, and yeah, that's not really necessarily what I want to be around. And then on top of that, the people there were very, I would say, aware of people who weren't in the same socio-economic status as them. So I really felt kind of looked down on, and people definitely looked at you like, oh, you're not really supposed to be here. And not the staff at all, but the guests, you know, they were very, I think, judgmental with the way that they looked at me. But that's obviously not the hotel's fault or the resort's fault. The staff, like I said, they were really great. They, you know, made you feel welcome and everything everything like that. But just the environment was a breeding ground for the sort of socialite and exclusionary crowd. On the bright side, if everybody's just there to take photos and look like they're fancy and all that sort of stuff, that gives me plenty of opportunity to actually make the most of the pools and sauna and everything like that. So most of the time I did have the pool to myself. In the evening the pools did get more packed, you know, with people drinking. There's a poolside bar and everything like that. So in the evenings it definitely gets a little bit more traffic, but apart from that it was great for me in terms of space in the pool. I guess my final critique would be the website. The website navigation is a bit strange, and it's very much photos trying to sell you the idea of the resort, the spa. But trying to get actual information can be a little bit difficult because there's just so much stuff that you have to sift through to find the information. Like, for example, that they only have one of the restaurants listed on the website when in fact there are two. You wouldn't know that when you're booking because you can only find the one. So there's just things like that where I sort of wish they focused a little bit more on making the information clear instead of just trying to sell you on the idea of the hotel. Now that I'm done complaining, it is time to sit back, relax, by the poolside or by the beach. It doesn't matter. I'm here to relax and enjoy my time. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I will see you on the next one if you subscribe, of course. Otherwise you might miss me. Hey door.